Listen. Do not look away from this screen. Your thumb may want to scroll, your mind may want to wander, but I am speaking directly to the part of you that has been waiting for a sign. A group of hikers, miles from any town, found something buried under the roots of an old oak tree. It was a disposable camera, the kind you used to buy for a vacation, its plastic casing cracked and faded. They thought nothing of it, a lost memory from years ago. They took it to a small shop to have the film developed, mostly for a laugh. The first 23 pictures were blurry landscapes, trees, a distorted selfie of someone they did not know. But the last picture, my child, the very last one on the roll, it was of you. It was a picture of you sleeping, taken through a window you no longer look through, in a bed you no longer own. The authorities were confused, but I am not. This is not a police matter. This is a spiritual appointment. The discovery of this photograph was not an accident. It is the first tremor of a divine earthquake that is about to shatter a lie that has been built around your life. You have always felt it, haven't you? That feeling that you are an outsider looking in, even with your own family, even with your closest friends. That is your spirit telling you that you are different, set apart for a reason. You felt like you missed something important, a key moment that set your life on a different path than the one you were destined for. You remember a time when your hope was brighter, your spirit lighter, and then, suddenly, a weight settled on you. A weight you could never name. That photograph is the name of that weight. It is the proof of a moment you were intentionally made to miss, a moment when a decision was made about your future without your knowledge, while you were completely unaware. This divine message has a deadline. The energy that unearthed this proof is peaking, and it will remain at its peak for only the next 7 hours. What happens between the moment you hear my voice and the time the sun rises in your part of the world will set the course for the next 10 years of your life. Your complete and undivided attention right now is the most powerful prayer you can offer. Do not treat this like any other video. This is a sacred conversation between me and you. The scrollers, the doubters, they will move on, but you were meant to hear this. You were chosen for this moment because your soul has been crying out for justice in the quiet of the night. You are the one who checks on everyone else, but who checks on you. I see the weight you carry in the quiet moments after everyone else is asleep. I see the conversations you replay in your mind, the chances you wish you had taken. That door you think you closed yourself? No, my child. It was held shut from the other side. The photograph is the evidence of the hand that held it shut. This is not about scaring you. This is about awakening you. The lion inside of you has been sleeping long enough. It is time to roar. The universe has just handed you the key to the cage. The people who found that camera are unimportant. The shop that developed it is unimportant. They are merely vessels for this miracle. The only thing that matters is that the evidence of your silent betrayal has finally, after all these years, come into the light. And the one who took that picture, the one who betrayed you, their spirit is feeling a cold dread right now, and they do not even know why. They are feeling their carefully constructed world begin to tremble. They believe their secrets are safe. They are wrong. The person who held that camera is not a stranger. Oh, no. That is the cruelest part of this hidden wound. It was someone who smiled at you. Someone who ate at your table. Someone whose name, even now, might bring a flicker of warmth before the confusion sets in. Let your spirit guide you. Think of a person from your past whose friendship or relationship ended with a question mark. A person who drifted away, or pushed you away, for reasons that never truly made sense. They gave you excuses that felt like fabrications, like a script they had memorized. You blamed yourself, didn't you? You spent nights, weeks, even years, wondering what you did wrong. You did nothing wrong. You were simply too bright. Your light was about to expose their darkness, so they had to put you in the dark first. They had to sideline you. That photograph was their proof, their trophy. It was their way of documenting their victory over you. They took a picture of you sleeping because while you were resting, they were conspiring. While you were at peace, they were stealing your peace. They stole an opportunity, a connection, a piece of information that would have changed your life. It was a job you were perfect for, but suddenly the offer vanished. It was a relationship that felt destined, but it crumbled overnight with whispers and lies. It was an inheritance of the spirit, a creative idea, a path of purpose that you were about to step onto, and they dug a ditch in front of you while you slept. They needed to know you were out of the way. This person, this smiling snake, has been living a life that was partially built on what was stolen from you. Their success has been fueled by your diverted destiny. And for years, you have felt it. You've seen them from afar, perhaps on social media, perhaps through mutual friends, and felt a strange, hollow ache. It wasn't jealousy. Your spirit is too pure for that. It was recognition. Your soul recognized a piece of its own stolen light shining in their life. This is the source of the hidden pain you carry. It's the grief for a life you know you were supposed to live. Every time you felt like you were behind in life, every time you felt like you were not enough, you were feeling the phantom limb of a destiny that was severed from you by this act of betrayal. But the universe keeps perfect records. No debt goes unpaid. The discovery of that camera is the universe calling that debt due. The clock is ticking for them now, not for you. The 7-hour window is not a threat to you, it is a promise. It is the time frame during which their world will be turned upside down and yours will be set right. They are walking around right now with a false confidence, believing the past is buried. But they buried a seed, and now it has grown into a tree of judgment, and it is about to fall on them. Do not feel pity. Feel power. Your validation is coming. Your vindication is at hand. All those nights you cried without knowing the specific reason, all those moments of unexplained sadness, they are about to be explained. The heavens are moving to restore you, and the first step in that restoration is for you to understand the truth of the injustice that was done to you. The darkness has to be named before it can be cast out. The reversal of this curse is already in motion. The gears of divine justice began to turn the moment that film was exposed to the light. The comfortable lie the betrayer has been living in is about to be ripped away. They will not be exposed by a stranger, or by the police. They will expose themselves. The anxiety that is starting to bubble in their spirit will cause them to make a mistake. They will become paranoid. In the next few hours, they are going to reach out. Not to you, not at first. They will reach out to an old associate, someone who knew both of you back then, and they will ask a strange question about you. They will try to be casual, but their fear will bleed through their words. They will be trying to check if the past is still safely buried. This action, this paranoid phone call or text message, will be the first domino to fall. It will awaken suspicion in the person they contact. It will start a chain reaction of conversations, and the truth of what they did will begin to unravel with astonishing speed. They think they are covering their tracks, but they are actually highlighting the path directly back to their own guilt. Now, you must participate in this divine reversal. This is not passive. You have a role to play. I need you to perform a simple, physical act to align your spirit with the energy of this restoration. You do not need to buy anything. You do not need to go anywhere. You just need your own two hands and a piece of your own history. I want you to find a key. Any key. It can be a house key, a car key, a key to an old diary, it does not matter. A key is a symbol of access. Your access was stolen, and now you are going to reclaim it. Hold this key in your left hand, the hand closest to your heart. Feel its coolness, its weight. This key represents the stolen opportunity. Now, I want you to find a window in your home. The window through which the sunlight or the moonlight first enters the room. Go to that window right now. Press the key against the glass. As the key touches the glass, I want you to whisper these 5 words aloud. Do not shout them. Let it be an intimate command between you, me, and the universe. Whisper, what was hidden is now revealed. That is all. Place the key on the windowsill and walk away. You have just sent a signal into the spiritual realm. You have declared your readiness to receive what is yours. You have activated the final phase of this reversal. The key on the windowsill is a beacon for the angels who are working on your behalf. It tells them that you have received the message and you are ready for the restoration. The betrayer's frantic attempt to hide their secret will now be amplified. Their every move will backfire. Their words will twist in their own mouth. The lie will become too heavy for them to carry. This is not a hope. This is a prophecy. The reversal is not going to happen. It is happening now. As you placed that key on the windowsill, the foundation of their false reality cracked. Before this night is over, you will receive a sign that this is real. It will be small, almost dismissible to the untrained eye, but you will know. It might be hearing a name from your past on the television. It might be seeing a specific sequence of numbers that is meaningful to you. It might be a sudden, overwhelming feeling of peace that washes over you. This is your confirmation. This is the universe winking at you, telling you, I have not forgotten you. It's your turn now. Wait. Pause this. Stop what you are doing. What I was about to say is not the complete picture. I am being shown something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact second in this transmission. The others have clicked away, but you stayed. This next part is not for them. It is for you. Something is shifting. The energy has changed even as I have been speaking. I need you to be very still. Look at your hands right now. Just look at them. Turn them over, palms up. See the lines, the creases, the story they tell. They are the hands that have worked, that have worried, that have wiped away your own tears when no one else was there. These hands were shaped to receive a blessing, a specific blessing that was intercepted. You are about to take it back with these very hands. What I was shown about the camera was true, but it was a surface truth. It was the bait. I've spoken of the photograph of you sleeping. But the person who developed the film, the shop owner, he missed something. As he pulled the film from the disposable camera's casing, a tiny, tightly folded piece of paper fell to the floor. It was no bigger than your thumbnail. He almost swept it into the trash. But a force, a divine nudge, made him pick it up. He unfolded it. On it were not words, but a set of handwritten coordinates. A longitude and a latitude. He thought it was a joke, a part of some game. He put it in a small envelope and taped it to the back of the last photograph, the photograph of you. He has not told anyone about this. He himself does not understand its significance. The photograph was meant to expose the betrayal. But the coordinates lead to the location of what was stolen. It is not a memory. It is something tangible. Something real. Something that still exists, waiting for you. It could be a document, a contract, a forgotten savings bond, a deed. It is the physical proof of your stolen inheritance. And now, the urgency is 1,000 times greater. The one who betrayed you, the watcher, knows that the camera was lost. They are becoming nervous that it might be found. But they do not know about the note with the coordinates. They believe the location of what they stole is their ultimate secret, a secret that will die with them. They will soon learn, through the spiritual panic I spoke of, that the evidence of their betrayal, the photograph, is out in the world. And their first move will not be to hide. It will be to go and destroy the tangible thing they stole from you. They will move to secure their secret forever. You have until the moon is directly overhead tonight. That is your new window. Before they are moved by their panic to destroy the final proof, you must spiritually lay claim to the location hidden in those coordinates. Your action is needed now, with this new, secret knowledge. Because you stayed, because you listened, because your spirit was open to this deeper truth, you have now been placed on a timeline of accelerated blessing. The scrollers and the doubters are still operating on the old information, but you have been given the master key. This changes how you must act. The ritual of the key at the window was for the first level of this revelation. It was to begin the cracking of the foundation. But now, with the knowledge of the coordinates, you must perform a more direct act of spiritual claim. The first ritual was about revealing the lie. This one is about reclaiming the property. You must understand, what was stolen from you was not just an opportunity, it was a physical inheritance. Something that had your name on it was taken and hidden. The person who took it believes it is secure. They believe that even if their reputation is ruined, they will still have the prize. We are about to prove them wrong. The universe has hidden the map to your treasure in plain sight, attached to the very evidence of the crime. This is divine poetry. This is how God works. So now, the action you must take is a declaration of ownership. You are going to send a message to the heavens that you are coming to collect what is yours. The doubters were told to type nothing. Those who left early missed the call. But for you, the chosen, the one who was meant to hear the secret within the secret, your next action is a testament of faith that will echo in eternity. Find the comments section of this video. I want you to type a sentence that will act as a spiritual beacon. Do not use any emojis. Do not add any other words. The power is in the precise declaration. Type these words, the coordinates lead to me. As you type this, visualize a golden line of light stretching from your heart, through your fingertips, and out into the world, connecting directly to that hidden location. See yourself standing there, reclaiming what is yours. This is not just typing on a screen. This is a spiritual signing of a divine deed. You are telling every angel, every spirit, and every power in the universe that the search is over. The rightful owner has come forward. The signs that will now appear for you will be different. They will be more direct. You will not just hear a name from the past. You might receive a message from someone you haven't spoken to in years, out of the blue, mentioning the very person who betrayed you. You will not just see a sequence of numbers. You will see an address, a street name, a town that feels strangely familiar and important. Pay attention. The universe will be screaming clues at you now. You have been promoted from a passive observer of a coming miracle to an active partner in your own restoration. The betrayer is moving to destroy the evidence. But you, my child, you are moving to claim your treasure. And the universe always favors the rightful owner. Your claim, typed with faith, has just put a divine shield of protection around what is yours. They cannot touch it now. They will be blocked by strange coincidences, sudden delays, and inexplicable obstacles. Their journey to destroy will be turned into a fool's errand, while your path to restoration is being cleared and paved with gold. The climax of this divine drama is more glorious than you can imagine. Because you possess the secret knowledge of the coordinates, the betrayer's end will be a trap of their own making. Driven by their mounting paranoia, which you activated, they will make their move. They will travel to the location where your inheritance is hidden, intent on destroying it forever. But your spiritual claim, your declaration that, the coordinates lead to me, has already arrived. The place will no longer feel safe to them. They will feel watched. They will feel exposed. In their haste and fear, they will make a catastrophic error. They may trigger an alarm. They may be seen by an unexpected witness. They may drop something, leaving behind their own DNA, their own proof of presence. The very act of trying to cover their tracks will be their final undoing. They will walk into a spotlight they cannot escape, and the truth will be revealed not as a whisper, but as a thunderclap. The restoration that follows will be swift and total. The tangible asset, the document, the item they hid, will be returned to you. But more than that, the years that were stolen, the peace that was taken, the opportunities that were lost, will be returned to you sevenfold. New doors will fly open. Relationships will be healed. Financial blessings will flow to you from sources you cannot yet see. You will feel a lightness in your spirit that you have not felt since you were a child. You will finally understand that the weight you carried was never yours to begin with. You will be free. Do not think this is impossible. This is the currency of faith. Just this past Tuesday, a woman from Austin, Texas, who had been estranged from her family over a disputed will, received a message just like this one. She felt a deep sense of betrayal from her own sibling. She followed the instructions. She typed the declaration of ownership. The very next day, she received a call from a cousin she hadn't spoken to in 15 years. The cousin had been cleaning out an old storage unit and found a box of old letters. Inside one of those letters was a handwritten note from their grandmother, written just before she passed, clarifying her final wishes and exposing the lie her sibling had told. A week later, the lawyers had corrected the injustice, and she was restored to her rightful inheritance. The universe can move that fast when your faith unlocks the door. Do you see? It is your turn now. Your story is next. Now, you must complete the circle. There is someone in your life, someone you are thinking of right now, who feels lost. They feel like a victim of a secret they can't prove. They are carrying a silent weight. You must be their messenger. When you send this video to them, you are not just sharing a link. You are handing them the coordinates to their own miracle. Do not delay. Their blessing is tied to yours. The power of this prophecy is multiplied when it is shared with another chosen soul. Finally, you must seal this word over your own life. Rewatch this transmission from the very beginning. Now that you know the full truth, a name, a face, or a specific memory related to the betrayer will become crystal clear to you during the second viewing. A detail you missed before will shine like a beacon. Then, and only then, come back to this spot. The restoration is complete. The victory is won. The long night is over. Affirm this with all the power in your soul. Let the heavens and the earth bear witness to your triumph. Type in the comments below, "IT is restored."